Hello, hello. Magdalena Varich here. I hope that everything is good. I hope that everything is good. If somebody is with me, if somebody is with me, please give me hashtag live. If you then join later, also give me hashtag live if you're alive, or I hope that everything is good technically. Or if you catch replay, give me hashtag replay. So, good morning here or good evening, depending where you are in the world. If you are new to my profile, my name is Magdalena Varich. I'm empowerment coach and transformational guide, and I help women who have abandoned themselves in relationships to reclaim their power, to unleash their lioness so that they become irresistible for their partners. Oh, I see that somebody is here. Uh, Please tell me where you are from. Please say hello. I will feel good that knowing that also somebody is here with me. And today's topic is what stories we are telling ourselves and how to change the stories so that we can feel more empowered. And if this topic resonates with you, if you have the impression that you've been telling yourself the same and the same stories in your life, you've been stuck in some narration, especially limiting stories, and you are discovering the same, you are, repeating the situations, and the situations are not positive for you. So, and you are fed up, yes, and you know that you are here meant for more. You want to break this cycle. So please know that I'm offering the free meeting with me. It's a 60-minute meeting. It's an empowerment diagnostic call, and we are spending together about 60 minutes. As I said, we are going to look at where you are stuck and what is this one shift you need to make to start living the life that you are born to. And okay, today's topic. Let me start with the small story of one of my clients who at that time, yes, she was about 40, and um, she was telling herself the story. She was a single mom, yeah, with the child, and a couple of years before she divorced, and she had the story that she's working mom. uh, she is not attractive, not maybe physically, but generally, that she is not attractive for the potential partner because she has a child, and all men who are interesting already in some relationships are married, and she was giving up on herself in terms of finding some men, and her values were that she wanted to have a new family, or she had at least long-term relationship, because for her it was important not to be the person who gets involved with somebody who is, for example, married, and she's this third person aside. And interesting, because as long as she kept telling herself, yes, I am 40, all men at this age, they want either younger women, or they want, they are already, in relationships. Nobody interesting is like on the market. So as long as she kept telling herself this story, of course, she couldn't find the proper man, because remember, I keep telling this all over again, that the universe is the mirror, and the universe is actually showing to you what you are thinking about yourself, about other people, about men, about your potential, about your possibilities. So I think, therefore, it is so extremely, extremely important that the story that you keep telling yourself is really empowering, and that you honestly believe in the story deep, deep, deep in your heart. And my client, when we were working through these stories, and when she did change it, within really pretty short time, first she found a lover, and really this was a very sexual, sensual relationship that boosts her self-confidence, her femininity. uh, Hello all people, I see that you are jumping in. Please say hello, please just tell me where you are from. So when she did change it, she found this beautiful man, and they had a beautiful sexual relationship, and she just started to feel, wow, I am powerful woman. You know how it is when we have amazing sexual life, we feel powerful, we feel appreciated, we feel beautiful, we feel that our body is great. Yes, so she started to up level her energy, increase her energy, and of course she started to attract uh, many other positive things to her life. And actually, after that time, because this relationship was not extremely long for some reasons, and she was single couple of months, and then she met a man who has two kids himself, but he's divorced, and they started to meet, and this is absolute soulmate for her. This is actually the man that she was dreaming some time before, and she did put on her vision board even this kind of man. Yes, obviously not the picture yet, but she really created this vision how she wants to feel, what kind of man it should be. And now we have a beautiful this soulmate relationship. She's over the moon as a woman, as a human being. They have a lot of common interests like yoga, like spirituality, like going to the mountains. Yes, so I'm just telling you this story to show you that really our thinking, our perception is so, so important, because it actually creates our reality. We are constantly creating our reality 24/7. So if it resonates with you, this story, and maybe you have some your own experiences, better or worse, remember that we can meet during this empowerment call, and we can look at your situations, and I am here to help you on your journey. And at least after this meeting, for sure you will have some value. You will get some, at least one tangible step what you must do to start living more authentically, more powerfully, and to show yourself also more powerfully in your relationships. And coming back to our topic, the stories, yeah. And I want to start with our conditioning, because oh my gosh, I keep talking about it quite a lot, but this is something that it's actually not changing, and this is so strong. This tribal consciousness, which is thousands of years strong, and this society's expectations that are put on us, yeah. And oh, hello, Sharon. So what I now see, on one hand, we have like we are torn apart as women nowadays, because on one hand we have so many beautiful opportunities. Yeah, we can work, we can make career, we can vote. Yes, we are in management boards in some big companies. Women are starts to be powerful. We start to meet ourselves in some international societies, associations. Yes, so this is this good, very positive. very positive change that I've been observing. But on the other hand, and really, this is amazing because it's not only in these cultures where, uh, like Arabic cultures, when men have this huge power still over women, but also I see it in Western cultures that women are sometimes still put in these boxes. Yeah, on one hand, we have a lot to choose from, and we have a lot of opportunities, but especially when it comes to uh, relationships with the significant other. So we are sometimes being put in the small box, or we are being put, or we even put ourselves, yeah, because as I mentioned, there's a lot of expectations that are put on us, a lot of pressure. And this is like go to school, yeah, go to university, get a degree, then get a husband, then have children and settle down. Yes, settle down, have kids, take care of your house, cook good dinners. And okay, and nothing wrong with that, provided that this is really your soul's desire, that this is your path. But not all women are cut out to be mothers, for example, and also not all women have developed this archetype of mother and wife. We have choices here, but really, what I'm what I see, what I notice is that many women uh, really have this pressure of family, of society, and they yield this pressure. And they find themselves shoehorned into the path that is not their authentic path. So, what are the situations you, for example, get married to somebody you maybe you like, yeah, and all the family around tells you that this is a good man and this is a good partner, and maybe you shouldn't complain and you shouldn't be too picky. Yes, so this is not maybe the topic for this live, but very often our parents or our mothers especially put into us a lot of limiting beliefs, and they very often, I must say this, but very often they cut our wings, and which in turn, which then causes us to be less self-confident, and we start to believe that this one man is in fact maybe the only man that we can get in this life. And of course, with this narration, society narration, that for example, you can mostly meet your man when you are in the studies, and then you are older and older, and after 35, according to some special research, which I will tell you about during some other live, because it's very, very interesting. After 35, men perceive us, as far as age is concerned, that we belong to the third category. And there are three categories, and the third is like the worst. Yeah. So if we base our self-worth and if we base our self-confidence only on this, that we are more than 35, for example, and women live, let's say, 80, 90 years, so basically 50, 60 years you are in the third category. Yeah. And if we get into this narration, we may really think, especially for example, if we are divorced, if we have kids, and if we are old, according to this societal patterns, we are more than 35, so we are actually at the side of possibilities. Yeah. And I think very often we start to talking about narrations, we start to tell ourselves that, well, I am too old. Yes. um, I am too fat. I am too something, or I'm not enough something. Yes. And really, sometimes I talk to women about 40, and they say, this is too late for me. this is too late. And I'm changing her perspective, and I say, now women live like about 80, 90 years. So you are 40, you are adult, let's say 20 years or 20 something, but your adult life, it's maybe 40, 50 years more. And this is like, like a game changer for them, because they realize that they have 40 or 50 or more years ahead. So, of course, telling that this is too late is stupid. Yeah. And when I work with my people, I know two very powerful exercises or modalities. One, it's a journaling exercise. It's very deep exercise. I learned it from one of my coaches. And you are actually reframing your story, your past. And the other, I learned this from Natalia Kobylkina, also my coach, and it is the transformational of your personal story. It is deep, deep meditation when we are going to your past, when we are dealing with some difficult emotions, and we are also reframing them, and we are sort of changing this perception. We cannot, of course, change the past, but we are changing the perception of the past, so that we can feel more empowered and show in our authenticity for the future, in the future. Yes. So it's very, very important that we become aware of what we talk to ourselves, because I recently heard extremely, extremely interesting sentence, and it was like that. We don't live 100 years, we live 1 year 100 times. Wow, I have goosebumps when I say this. So often this is true. Yeah, we are getting into some tunnels, we are getting into some pattern, and we are just repeating this every single day. But of course, um, on one hand, it might seem like a challenge, because we have 60, 70,000 thoughts per day, and of course we are not able to control or manage all of them. But I think that the key word here is awareness. To be aware of your self-talk and to be aware of the stories. Yeah. And even such simple exercise like you take a rubber band, yeah, which I am also giving to my people. And when you catch yourself, because when you start to be more mindful, more careful with your thoughts, uh, of course, sometimes this thought will just come up, but you are able to catch it, and you can just take this band like that. It will somehow hurt your whistle, but after this couple of times, you are able to catch faster this negative thinking, and of course shift them into positive. Yes. And the words that we really should avoid is that I need something, I need, because this comes from the lack mentality, and you are actually strengthening the fact that you don't have it. We shouldn't, of course, all this stuff, I'm too fat, I'm too weak, I'm too stupid, because you are not helping yourself telling these stories. Yeah, you are actually strengthening this, and what you will do, you will attract the situation that will just prove it. And yeah, you will be able to tell your critic, inner critic will be able to tell you, you see, I knew that you are too old and too stupid, for example. Yes. So we must liberate ourselves from these stories. And also, I want to mention one thing, that just keep on going and keep on doing, because when you are with your partner, with your significant other, or sometimes the same story applies to our close family members, like to parents, they may not like your transformation. They may not like your change. And I will even say more. It's very probable that they may not like it, because as far as family members are concerned, even if you visit your parents quite often, they don't see you on a regular basis. So they have some lens, they view you through the lens of the past. Yeah. And for example, I have this case with my parents. Yeah. And I heard really a couple of times that we don't recognize you. I don't recognize you. Apart from the fact that I changed my name because I had a different name when I was transforming myself, I decided to change my name. So it is like a completely different person. Yes, I got older, I changed my appearance, and I also changed my name. And they were openly telling me that they don't recognize me. And I was even accused of being in some secta or something like that, that I am influenced by some people, because of course all these quantum physics and all this stuff, law of attraction, law manifestation, all these things, even if they are scientifically proven, they are rather out of their comprehension. Yes. And the same story may apply to your husband, to your partner, to your significant other, because even if you are longer if you are together for a longer time and you are living together, you know, this transformation is happening like step by step. Yeah. And sometimes you may not notice that because it might not change so quickly, but the people around see that you are behaving differently. Maybe you are not this nice woman, you know, who agree to everything all the time. Your partner may not like that you start to, for example, set boundaries. That, for example, if before if he wanted to go to bed with you, you were available all the time, 24 hours like Tesca, and now you just say, I'm not in the mood, or, you know, I don't feel like having sex with you today, or whatever. Yeah. Or you are this good woman cleaning all the house, and now, you know, you go to some, I don't know, you work with some mentor or some coach, or you go to some women workshops, and you have really changed. And you know, I will tell you even one story. That this is a very new, brand new story I heard from my friend yesterday. And this is amazing. Yeah, because this woman knew some other women who was organizing uh, the circle of women. Yes. And they were meeting and they were talking about all these changes, transformations. They had long, beautiful meetings. And this man, they were married for quite a long time, and never they were talking about divorce. But this woman just said that what arrived from the post, it was the document that the man put, I don't know the word, but put some document for the court that he wanted to divorce with her, without actually speaking to her with her about it. Yeah. And what he said, thank you, Sharon. And what he said, really, this is interesting, because he wrote in this document that my wife is organizing some shamanic meeting at nights, or in the evenings, or at nights, with other women witches, and I don't want my child to grow up in this environment, something like that, you know. And of course, this woman is completely broken and now, but this is just the case I heard yesterday, and this is, you know, the real story. Amazing, amazing in the sense how disturbing our transformation can be for our partners. Yeah. Even not only this person did not talk about just with this woman about it, but he straight went, he sent this document to the court that he just wants to divorce her, because again, his wife has become a witch and he does not recognize her. Yes, so be prepared that your partners, that your parents, that people close to you may really not like it. And I want you to keep on going. I want you not to give up and not to abandon yourself, because remember that, of course, we are here with our body, we are here on earth, but remember that this part of our journey is a small part of our long, long soul journey. And when I talk about this, I have goosebumps. Our soul has a mission, our soul has some vocation. You matter, and you have something big uh, to do on this earth. Yeah, each of us, because each of us is unique, each of us has these unique talents and qualities. And if you, during your transformation, you start to discover this calling, this talents, just don't let yourself get sidetracked, don't get yourself get out of your journey because other people don't like it. So I want to reiterate this. I think it is extremely important to stay on track, to even find some circle of the like-minded women. And of course, if you want somebody to help you, because I believe that working with coach and mentor is so much powerful, is so powerful, because this person is like, keeping you by the hand. When you fall, this person will hold you and hold this energy container for you. And this is a safe place for you to transform. Yes. So if you need such a person, remember that I am here for you, and I want to help you on your journey, because my mission is to help women see their brilliance, notice their brilliance, and start to shine, so that they don't diminish their light. So what else I wanted to say, just towards the end? 2020 was the year of truth, yes, and it was the year when a lot of us had to go inside, really inside, and it was the confronting here, and it was, it did feel very uncomfortable. But I think, one of the biggest lies concerning transformation is what is uncomfortable should be discarded, should be removed, should be rejected. It's not true. It's not true, because this uncomfortable truth um, has some beauty in it, has some beauty. And when you can withstand, when you can tolerate this discomfort, and when you can go deeper, you can, really discover your talents, your gifts, your vocation. So don't stop. Yeah, don't stop. And even when we look in nature, in transformation, yeah, when we think about diamond, how diamond is being made with a lot of effort. Yeah, when you think about I love always to say that about the butterflies. Yeah, when you have got caterpillar sitting in this cocoon, this is extremely uncomfortable, and I believe it might be painful, yes, for this caterpillar to go out and to become this beautiful, beautiful mm, butterfly, and shine and just spread the wings. Yes. So, I am here to help you. And if it resonates with you, what I just I was talking about, and if you'd like to meet me, we'll spend 1 hour. For sure, you are going to get some value, because you will get some tangible steps that you can apply right away in your life, to make it better, to not feel stuck, to not to repeat this old pattern and attract the same and the same situations. Yes. And this is not a sales call, because I'm just here to serve you. But of course, if you have a big value out of this call, and if you want to know then how to continue working with me, I'll let you know, because working with me can only happen if you want it, and if you are the right fit. So this is the message what I have for today, and I also want to tell you that I have a group. You are powerful women ready to release guilt and shame. So I'm inviting you to this group. You are powerful. uh, just join. There is a lot of value inside this group. And of course, today I wish you a beautiful day. And as I said, when you jump later, give me hashtag replay. Tell me where you are from, and if you had some golden nuggets and some aha moments, please share in the comments because I always read them, and I am here for you. Thank you so much.